please welcome the one and only Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
Sit down. That's not necessary.
Howie, before we get started, I have to ask you like birds? What bird in particular? What's happening?
Your shirt.
I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. But I do. I like birds. You don't?
I love birds.
All right, and I just want the world to know.
You're a comic, and that's what I wanted to ask you. You know, when you got COVID and you've been open about that, you locked yourself away for 10 days, and you said it was traumatizing. I can't imagine, as a fellow comic, how did you cope with the isolation of it all?
I didn't, and to be honest, I had to call my therapist and I had to up my medication, and the mental pain, I'm lucky. I'm vaxxed and I'm boosted, and the physical ailments were minimal. But, I've been with my wife is immune compromised, and I got sent home from work. So I was locked away. I had to stay away. And, one of the ways that I help myself mentally is with distraction and staying busy and doing things like this. Just helps me get through my life, my day. And the fact that I couldn't do that, my mental pain was above and beyond. So I'm just glad to be out.
Yeah, good. We're happy for you.
With the birds!
Yeah! Okay, so Howie, we gotta talk about your new game show. Unfortunately, we can't say
I'm not allowed to say it.
Yeah, I know, we can't say the name on TV, so we're just gonna say bleep the game show. I'm gonna ask all our viewers, please go ahead, Google what the real name is.
Well, I can say half of it, right? I can say bull blank.
You said it, not me. I'm okay with that.
I'm allowed to say bull, it's an animal. So it's bull blank.
Cow with horns bleep. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've heard that
it's now trending on Netflix. It's trending. We're number 3 on Netflix.
Congratulations. Let's get it to 1. Let's get it to number 1.
That's why I'm doing this show. You got to word, because you can win $1 million with the ability to lie. You don't have to know a thing, but you just have to convince one person that you know something, and you win money.
How fun.
And we've given away more money. This has been more fun. I'm known for Deal or No Deal. This has got elements of Deal or No Deal, but it's even more exciting, more fun. I'm more excited. You got to go just share the bull blank with a friend.
I got to ask you then, since you're right there, can you tell when the contestants are lying? Are they that good?
That's why I love the show, because as a host, when I was doing Deal or No Deal, it was just about picking cases. So I don't know what's going on, but I get to play the game a little bit. So I'm watching somebody who's answering a question, and that's the fun. I don't like trivia. I'm not that well educated. I don't know that much about anything. But what's fun is, and that's what you should view, you look at somebody answering a question and you're just staring at them and you're going, they don't know what they're talking about. This is bull. And I've got to play along with people, and that's the fun of the game. It's not what the answer is. It's does that person know the answer?
Mm-hmm. And everyone thinks they're a detector. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, let me get in there.
What detector?
Well, that's it. If you haven't seen the game, there are 3 detectors, and they are vying to get in that spot to play for $1 million. I will tell you this. I'm going to give you a little spoiler. I did give away the $1 million. And I gave away more money on this than I gave away on Deal or No Deal. You got to watch it. It's addictive. It really is.
I'll be checking it out tonight for sure, Howie. But you and your daughter, switching gears here, have a podcast now. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
That's where I am right now. I'm in my podcast room. Cool. It's called Howie Mandel Does Stuff. And me and Jacqueline, when we were locked away at the beginning of the pandemic, when we were all quarantined and she didn't want to be with us because we're in our 60s, and I would call her on the phone, and I'd spend hours. We would do prank phone calls. We'd get like a friend on the line. We would do challenges. And my wife walked in one day and said, "What is this for?" I go, "What do you mean, what is this for?" She said, "You should record this."
I love that it was birthed out of just pure organic love between the two of you. Yeah. Howie, we thank you. DBL Nation, make sure to tune into Howie's new game show streaming now on Netflix. It's number 3. We got to get it to number 1. And also,
and AGT starts at the end of May.
Yes, and America's Got Talent, as well as the Howie Mandel Does Stuff podcast with his daughter.
Wow. And be nice to the birds.
Be nice to the
birds. Be nice to the birds.
Be nice to birds. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Howie. Thanks, man.